Hi guys, I just wanted to share this form that I created for y'all. So when you're out there providing a service, so you can get paid without any problems. I just went to Google Docs. Again, I went to Google Docs and created this form. And I'm going to create a link and put it down below under the description. So if you want to use it, you can. But I'll let you edit it. I just created I added a name on there, a random name. But you can always edit it and put whatever you want to add on there. But this form, when you let me tell you how you can use it. Let's say you're going to do either handyman services or construction. If you know exactly what you're gonna do, let's say you're going to replace a doorknob or let's say a door, that you're gonna install a door. You're just gonna replace what's currently there and put the new one in, and that's it. So when you get there, you just tell them this is an agreement, just saying that I'm going to install the door and that I'm going to get paid $75 for it, for example. Well, no, let's say 150. You're gonna replace the front door. Let's just say 150. So like that, they'll just look at it and assign it, and if anything goes wrong, you can fix it if you did any damage. But what am I trying to say here? It's just how I'm not ready, because I'm not a professional at making videos or editing, so I have to figure out as I'm going, and I'm not even making notes. So but this is just to help you so they can pay you, because there is a lot of customers that want things done for free. They don't want to pay. So this pretty much, it's just an agreement, so like that you do get paid. And what I do is, for example, if I have a customer that wants the door replaced, they'll sign it, and then after, well, let me go back. Before I actually go to the property, I always go to the property taxes website and put the address in, and it automatically tells me who the homeowner is, and I put it on there on the form. So when I arrive, the customer's name that they gave me will be on there in parentheses, but the homeowner's name will also be on there. And I have never had a problem to where they try to scratch it out or anything like that. Unless it's a tenant, they'll say, well, I'm the tenant. So I'll put a / the tenant's name, and then I put in there in parentheses that they're the tenant. Okay, I'm going to show you the form now. Let me see how you switch this. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to switch this, but I'm going to explain to you how it's, how it's on the form, okay? On the form itself, on the upper left corner, it says return customer. It has a little box, and then it says return customer. And then below that, it has a little box, and it says follow up. And then under there, I put the date, and then there's a space. So you can put a date in there. On the right side of the form, it says subdivision, and I put the subdivision name if they have one. The title is Andres Handyman Services and Construction. And then I put Humboldt, Texas 77396. And then you can put a phone number on there. Okay, and then below that it has the date, total labor cost, and then the dollar sign. There's a space there, and then I have in parentheses, or what is that, quotations, the little, no, it's parentheses, materials not included in labor costs, and then period. On the next line, it has labor description, and then notes, and then customer information. I have the name, address, and the cell number. Oh, excuse me. And then I put on their person performing job. Like my nephew, he'll do a job or whatnot. So you can put, let's say, John Doe, okay, and then the date that they actually performed the job or completed the job, and then the amount due. And on there, let's say it was $150, okay, but then in red, I always put cash on there, okay. Now, if you take PayPal, just make sure you make them arrangements before the job. Like with my nephew, I always put cash because I want him to get his money right then and there. You know, he has a baby and he needs to make his money. So especially right now, he don't have a job, or he gets jobs here and there. Like my nephew, he's not with me like every day. He's more with another family member, so he works more with that family member. And he's been getting more jobs, I guess, because they know that he's working for me too when he can. But I'm like, no, go where, where the money is at, so, because I don't have that many jobs for what he does, what he knows, his skill set. So when he does work for me, I want him to get his money. So I always make sure that his has always cash on there. Okay. So that's very important. Like that, they know, the customer knows that when that job's done, there's no that you're gonna go to the bank, waste time. No, it needs to be right then and there. Okay. And then on there it says materials provided by customer, so it's in like 2 spots. And then I put the customers, I have on their customer signature, and that's where they're signed, and then the date. And then it says, how did you hear about us? So it's good for you to keep as a record. And with this, you protect yourself and just let them know this is just an agreement between you and myself, that I'm going to install your door, and just make it simple. It's just an agreement, that I'm going to install it and that you're going to pay me for it. So I've never had a problem with that, and just leave the pin and there and let them sign it, and make sure you get it when you're unloading and stuff, and say, oh, may I have the document back? And they're like, oh, sure, I signed it or not signed it. Oh, okay, can you please sign it so I can put it up? And you can tell them, and I can would you like a copy? And they'll say yes or no. Sometimes they really don't care. Most of them don't care. But yeah, you can screenshot and tell them when you pay me, I'll give you also a receipt. So you provide them with the receipt. So the receipt, you can create your own receipt. You can just put your business name, the date, what you did, the labor cost, and the amount that was paid. And and screenshot it that you gave. You screenshot it. You could either give them the printed receipt, the form you have in front of you, or you can just email it to them, or just give them what's in front of you. But you already have a copy that they did pay you. But I'll link this form in the description. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm not a professional at making videos. Or I don't know how to edit either. I couldn't even make the camera go face the form, so that lets you know right then and there I don't. This is another phone that I got because of the storage. It doesn't have enough memory, so I had to get another phone, and now I don't know how to mess with this phone. So sorry guys, but this is just to help you, and use your customer service skills when it comes to this form. Don't use contract. Say the word agreement. It's just an agreement, and if you're friendly and everything is legit, this is legit. Okay, you won't have any problems. People can pick up if you're bad, but if you don't know how to do something when it comes to a door, for example, you know how to do it, but something went wrong because something just went wrong, let them know. Communicating is key, because things always happen, especially with older homes. There's times that you may not be able to do the job because there's more structure required and you're not skilled for that. So things do happen. But if it's just for installing, you can only charge for the installation, and just let them know you can only do that. So that they probably would need to get someone else if you don't know how to do the framing part, because not everyone knows how to do that. But I just wanted to share that with you. If you ever have any problems getting paid, you can actually use this form to